Incremental greetings. Today I want to share with you how you can create an item template that has no text. It's just image. One image, let's do this example. One image as a question and another image as the answer. So in this video I'm going to show how it is done, more or less the flow that is useful and my recommendations for that flow. Because there are some tricks that SuperMemo will have for you. Cool. So first, I already did that. So what I will do is delete it. So what happens if we go to the template registry is that no template is using just images. So what happens? We first need to create an item for the sake of creating the template how we want it. And then is how we use the template from now on. What's going to happen in this flow, we are assuming that you're not importing anything to SuperMemo, no topics. So you just create the items right away. Right click, new item. In this case, SuperMemo, I think this is bugged that you cannot choose the default template or default concept. So it will be no group, no template. So first step is to get rid of the HTML components because that's by default. We have the HTML components. We don't need that, so right click and delete component or control delete. Press escape, control delete, and the same. Now that's an extra step. In this case, it's really hurting my eyes, this color. So I will right click, color, and make it black. Cool. Now we need to add the image components. There are many ways you can do that. You can either go to edit, add components, image, and now you can resize it. I will do more or less in a square. Or you could go to compose and here create image component, which is the one I will prefer to use, and just resize it. What happens now that for whatever reason SuperMemo is hiding the other image component. No worries, it's not gone. Press Ctrl E and Ctrl E again. Cool. So now I just noticed that what is this thing here? And I think I didn't delete. Oh, there are three images. Okay. So we'll just delete this one. So now I have those two. More or less squares. Now, if you, in the same tab, Compose, if you click the 1, 2, 3, you will see the two images. That's kind of important for the order, because we will follow a convention that the first will be for the question and the second will be for the answer. Next is actually have the images. So let's go by just copy and paste. Copy image, select the component, and paste. Now you can just have whatever it pops as the name, or I will use Chu, katakana. Cool. And now the same for the other image. Right click. And I will be Chu, I will put B for the back side, and katakana for convention because I will have the hiragana as well, and I will be using the same name, Chu, so I want a unique name and so on. I could be able to filter and so on, even though it's optional. I could just accept what's being prompted and that's it. SuperMemo will guarantee it's a unique name anyways by appending one character. So now I think we're done. So let's try this out. I'm simulating the repetition time, but hey, wait a second. They are both here. Easy solution. Right click the second image and click on answer. Now we have two image components and the second image component has a T. That means it's true for ANS. That stands for answer. So let's try it again. And here you go. That's exactly what we want. I'm satisfied with this, so next step is actually save this as a template. So right click outside of any component, template, save save as template. And I will call it item only pictures. Just to let you know, one detail, in SuperMemo, when you use an item, an element, to save it as a template, that doesn't mean it's applied. So you can see that it's not template. So Ctrl-Shift-M to apply the template, item only pictures. That's one way, the most manual, incremental, hardcore way to do it. Then what I suggest is what I call the registry preloading. So you can go to the image registry and add here. Here, let's pretend that here you have a lot of stuff to select. You just select everything. You create a folder for all of the images you have scanned. So you import them all here. So what you're going to do is to have all of the images already here, but they will be unused for now. So let's do one example. I will right-click, create a new item, and Ctrl-Shift-M, and image only pictures. Now I press Ctrl-Shift-K or right-click, links, registry member. And now choose. Let's say that the next card is me, whatever it follows. And now to see for the answer, right click, links, registry member. Choose katakana. My mistake. No worries. I can go to the registry and it's the other one. To be. And here you go. It is quicker and you won't lose the quality, because when you use the clipboard, the compression is lossy. You're losing information, and precisely when you have text is when this becomes quite relevant. That it gets kind of blurry to read the text. Then, one extra detail. If I do the same once again, I create a new item, and I want to apply the template. Item only pictures. What's going to happen? Hey, what is this? I'm getting HTML components. Here you go. You say, what is this? And the HTML component, in my case, is just linking a font. I don't want that. There's a super quick solution that is quite obscure, and it's what is called template flags. So right click, template flags, and skip source extras. And voila! Now I only have the two images. So now I will do the same. Link from the registry, the next. I will keep choosing the same one because I only have these images. So pretend those are different flashcards. So here you go. Then, if you really want, you can also name the element. That is two. Now let's pretend this is two. Sorry. And that this is okay. This is one example. Keep in mind that this will be useful for you, so you know next time, because you only have images, not text. But this is optional, because the entire knowledge tree is optional. And just to let you know that there's another flow that actually I used in the past, and is to import by XML. This is advanced. Usually this will involve programming. So you generate an XML file with the SuperMemo syntax, so everything is imported up to 2 images and to some components. It's a maximum you can use. And then you can, once it's imported, you can apply in bulk the template. So you will have everything in one single go. So more or less that's how you can create an item that is only image from now on. And yeah, it was not that hard, right? Nothing more to add today, and see you incrementally.